I don't really miss Malaysia that much because I rarely been to Malaysia also. My family don't really often go there.
I actually don't miss much of Malaysia because I don't really go there that much.
Yeah, I do miss going to Johor Bahru for food and all. But other than that, I don't really go to Malaysia. I guess maybe because I like to go Indonesia.
So I don't really miss Malaysia, and the whole border closing between Singapore and Malaysia didn't really affect me at all. I don't really go to Malaysia that often to begin with, and the only time I'm supposed to go over to Malaysia is during Hari Raya to visit relatives, or if my mom wants to go shopping, and even so I have to wake up really early in the morning. And no, that's just not for me.
I don't miss Malaysia. I don't go to Malaysia that often.
I never really went there a lot. I never really went to Malaysia a lot. But yeah, I think that's it.
It's more about the culture, the food, the people. Some of my ancestors also came from JB. Like, it's sort of like really quite homely.
I do miss like the people, the place, the culture. At least the places that I've been to, and the sort of the vibe there. It's a really nice vibe that I sort of want to go back to.
My wife is Malaysian also, and her parents are there, so the food there actually is better than Singapore.
It's just very short. You just want to get out of here once in a while. And then you don't need to look very far. I just want to go JB, man. That's all.
I only miss the idea of traveling and being free to travel. Not so much Malaysia.
I don't really miss the country, but more of like missing traveling, being in like long car rides and like being on airplanes and interacting with few people.
It's nice to just be able to see such a whole different world in such a without much difficulty.
The food there is nicer than Singapore's.
If you go to Malaysia, the prices are like half, so you can get things for a more cheaper rate. But now, since it's COVID, it's all restricted. So, yep, I do miss Malaysia.
I miss Malaysia because of the food, the stuff you can get like for over a cheap price, and basically the culture there.
My mom always go there to buy grocery stuff, and it's cheaper than Singapore.
I miss going to Johor Bahru because I used to go with friends there to eat for cheaper price and sometimes watch movies also.
I love the food there, and thrift stores actually sell a lot of cheap stuff and they're really stylish and everything.
The question is, do I miss? Yes, of course I miss because of the cheap stuff there, all the goods and all, yeah.
Cinema, shopping, food, all of this in less than a day, and still have time to travel back to Singapore. Yes, I miss Malaysia.
My family used to go there to buy groceries most of the time, so I kind of miss that. It was every week, and my house was super near. It was 20 minutes. Yeah, I just miss that.
What I miss about Malaysia is going with my cousins and going to Penang and enjoy all the food.
We go there quite regularly for cheap eats, weekend retreats, and we also have a property in Malaysia, so we go there and check out our property now and then, but haven't been there for 1.5 years. Yeah.
Because my Singapore dollar is ×3 over there.
First of all, the things there are cheap, like example for food, shopping, and the karaoke as well. So for the food, I miss lot. So thankfully Singapore actually brought it in as well.
For youngsters like me who are not very willing to spend a lot of money but still want to have a lot of fun, Malaysia is great for that. The food is also incredible.
The food there is there's a greater variety of food, especially for a Muslim like me. I eat halal food, and it's much cheaper there as well.
Spending my time in Starbucks while I wait for my wife's hair to get done. Yeah, that's all that I miss about Malaysia.